Your cat has spent its whole life trying to tell you one thing, and almost every owner misses it. Not because they don't care, because nobody ever explained what the message looks like. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most cats live their entire lives, sending the same quiet signals to the person they love, and most of us never fully receive them. It's not about a better food or a fancier toy or that expensive bed they refuse to sleep in. It's about 10 small things you're probably doing every day without realizing what they cost. Some of these will sting a little. That's okay. By the end, you'll see your cat differently, and your cat will start to see you differently too. So let's count them down from 10 to 1. Because number 1 is the thing your cat has been waiting for since the day it met you. Number 10. Stop scooping them up every time you walk past. You know the moment. Your cat is sitting somewhere completely settled, and you walk by and without even thinking you scoop it up. You think you're showing affection. Your cat is having a completely different experience. In cat language, being lifted off the ground with no warning isn't love. It's a loss of control. Cats survive by choosing their position, their exit, and their distance from everything around them. When you lift them, you remove all three in a single motion. That little stiffening you sometimes feel, the legs going rigid, the tail that flicks once and goes still, that's not enjoyment. That's tolerance. So try this instead. Crouch down rather than reaching up. Let them stand on their own 4 feet and decide whether to come closer. The cat that climbs into your lap on its own can't exist if part of it is always calculating whether sitting near you is safe. Number 9. Let them finish sniffing your hand before you touch them. Your cat walks over, approaches your hand, sniffs once, twice, sometimes longer. And most of us in that exact second rotate the hand and start petting. It feels natural. It feels like the moment connecting. But from your cat's side, you just interrupted a sentence it was in the middle of saying. Cats read the world through scent in a way far more detailed than we realize. That sniff isn't a formality. It's your cat checking where you've been, noticing whether anything has changed since last time. When you flip that into petting, you make it about your need to touch, not their need to understand. So next time, hold the hand still. Let them finish. Sometimes they'll press their head into your palm, which is a clear yes. Sometimes they'll just walk away satisfied. And that's a complete conversation too. A cat that's allowed to finish its sentences starts saying more of them. Number 8. Stop staring and slow blink instead. You do this without realizing it. Your cat is across the room. You want its attention, so you fix it with a long, direct, expectant stare. And you wonder why it looks anywhere except back at you. In cat communication, a hard, unbroken stare isn't a friendly invitation. It's the exact signal one cat uses to challenge another over territory. Your cat doesn't read it as "I'd like your attention." It reads it as "something is being demanded of me." The soft eyes, the slow blink, the looking away and back. Those are how cats tell each other, "I'm safe." So try it. Catch your cat's eye soften your face, and slowly close your eyes for a beat before opening them. Now, if you've done this, and your cat just stared back like you're a crazy human, here's what you're getting wrong. If you lock eyes and forget to actually blink, you're still sending the challenge. The blink is the whole message. Drop the eyelids, hold a second, let go. Most cats answer almost immediately. Number 7. Never interrupt their grooming or their sleep. Your cat is mid-groom. One leg is up, or it's working carefully on a paw. And you reach over to pet it or call its name, or pick it up because it looks so cute. Grooming isn't idle behavior. It's how a cat regulates itself, managing temperature, spreading scent, calming its own nervous system. Interrupt it, and you're cutting off the feline version of someone taking a slow breath to steady themselves. The same goes for sleep. Deep sleep is when a cat is most defenseless, guard down muscles loose. They chose that spot because they felt safe enough to disappear for a while. Scoop them up out of it even gently and something registers. That spot wasn't as safe as they thought. Do it enough, and they start sleeping just out of your reach. So when your cat is grooming or sleeping, let the moment finish on its own. It feels like nothing. It is not nothing. Number 6. Stop rearranging the map of their world. This one sounds small. It isn't. You move the food bowl 3 feet to the left because it looks better, or you're cleaning, or new furniture arrived. To you, it's just a bowl. To your cat, you've just redrawn the map of its entire world. Cats are territorial in a way dogs aren't. Their sense of safety is built on fixed points. The place food appears, the place they drink, the place they sleep deeply. Those aren't preferences, they're anchors. And it's not just furniture. It's the big things too: moving house, a new pet, a long trip. To you, those come with warning. To your cat, they simply happen. And cats recover from sudden change far more slowly than we assume. You don't have to freeze your home forever. Just move important things gradually. Give them one room that stays completely theirs. Let them transition on their own terms, instead of waking up in a world they no longer recognize. Number 5. Let them rule from a height without calling them down. Your cat is on top of the bookshelf, the fridge, the highest point in the room. And your instinct almost every time is to coax it down, to want it at your level, so the moment can happen on your terms. Height isn't a quirk for cats. It's a fundamental need. From up there, they get the one thing they care about most: visual control. They can see every doorway, every movement, every shift in the room. From down here, they can't. When your cat picks a high spot, it isn't avoiding you. It's doing the most cat thing a cat can do. So let it perch. Talk to it up there. Slow blink at it across the room. Because what most people read as distance is actually presence. Your cat is watching you. It's with you. It's just doing it from the only place that lets it fully relax. And a cat that's allowed to observe is a cat that eventually comes down on its own. Number 4. Let them actually hunt, even if it's just a piece of string. Cats are predators. That's not a personality trait, it's the whole design. Every part of them, the eyes, the whiskers, the muscles, in the back legs, is built around one sequence: stalk, chase, catch, kill. And in your home, that sequence almost never gets to finish. You put food in a bowl, toys sit on the floor, untouched. And then you wonder why your cat seems restless, or destructive, or weirdly intense at 3 in the morning. That drive has nowhere to go. So play has to be real. Not waving a toy while you watch TV. Make it behave like actual prey. Drag it away from your cat, not toward it. Let it hide behind a corner. Make it freeze, then dart. And here's the part most people skip: let them catch it at the end. The catch is what makes the sequence feel complete. 5 to 10 minutes a day of a real hunt, and the restless 3 a.m. cat starts to disappear. The cat that gets to hunt is the cat that can finally rest. Number 3. Give them a place you never follow. Every cat needs a spot that belongs to it, and only it. Not a place where you sometimes leave it alone. A place where you don't go, don't reach in. Where the rule enforced by you is that this spot is off limits. This is hard because it feels like the opposite of love. But that constant availability is exactly what wears the bond down. A cat that can never be off duty from being watched is a cat whose nervous system never fully settles. It doesn't have to be fancy: the top of a wardrobe, a cardboard box, a shelf in a cracked open closet. What matters is the rule. When they're there, you don't reach, you don't call, you don't even stare too long. This is the same reason you should never drag your cat out to meet guests. Hiding isn't rudeness. It's how a cat handles a stranger in its territory. Give them the option of less of you, and paradoxically, they choose to be near you far more often. Number 2, respect the no in their tail, their ears, and their skin. Your cat has a real vocabulary, not words, body language. Tail position, ear angle, the ripple of skin along the spine, the rhythm of the breathing. And inside, it is a clear, consistent way of saying, not right now. The tail flicking at the tip, the ears that rotate sideways or back, the body that goes still instead of soft, the head that turns slightly away. Those aren't random. They're sentences, and most of us don't just miss them, we override them. The petting that keeps going after the tail starts lashing. The "it's fine, she likes it," while the whole body says otherwise. Now one honest correction, because cats are confusing here. A tail twitch isn't always a no. If your cat is twitching, but still leaning in for more, it may love it and just be tipping toward overstimulated. So read the whole cat. And when it clearly says stop, stop. Because every time you honor the no, you teach your cat that its signals work. And a cat whose signals work never has to escalate to the scratch, the bite, or the vanishing act. Number 1, let them come to you even if it takes longer than you want. This is the one your cat has been waiting for its whole life. You sit down, you call your cat, you pat the space beside you, and it does nothing. It looks at you, looks away, starts grooming. And every single time, the temptation is to get up and go to it, to close the distance yourself. But every time you do that, you teach it something. That approach isn't a choice. It's just something that happens. And a cat that learns approach isn't a choice slowly stops offering it. Cats aren't aloof. That word has done enormous damage. Cats are deliberate. They move toward what they trust, on their own timeline. And that timeline is how the bond forms. When you wait, you're not being ignored. You're being decided on. So sit still. Look away. Let them arrive in their own time. And when they do, you'll feel something you never feel when you go to them. You'll feel chosen. Ask anyone whose cat picked them, the stray that followed them home, the feral that took a year and then curled up against their chest. That moment of being chosen is, in the world of cats, the highest form of love there is. So there they are, counted down. But if you take only one thing from this, take this. Underneath all 10 is a single truth. Your cat doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be the same. Warm in the same way. Respectful of its signals in the same way, no matter your mood. Because a cat can only drop its guard around a person it can predict. Your cat has been waiting its whole life, not for the best version of you, just the reliable one. If this helped you see your cat a little differently, do me one small favor and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which of the 10 you're going to change first. Your cat has been speaking this language all along. Tonight, for the first time, you get to answer back.